36.
Episode 36.
We're back.
I'm Logan Mallon.
There you go, sir.
Thanks, George.
I'm George Miller, dude, and we have absolute fucking staple of the Philadelphia comedy scene,
Royalty, if you will.
Chris Parsons.
Thank
Mr.
you,
Chris
thank you.
Parsons.
So we're okay. So red lights on.
Yeah, we're recording.
We're going, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in this.
Okay. How long is it? Hour?
I mean, we just started. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's
All
probably gonna
right.
be like an hour or maybe a little over. Are you okay? You have things to do?
No.
You just don't want to. Why are you worried about the time? So you've asked George this. You've asked me this like twice.
Oh,
I'm just asking.
Because it was my bathroom. Like, I might have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if you have to go to the bathroom, just like go. You don't have to ask or anything. You got it. You good?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Fuck yeah. What's it called? All right, Chris. So fucking.
So I blacked out on Tuesday. At
Where at?
2 Street. It was called the Tighten Up Tuesdays. Now it's called something else. Midnight Mike or something.
Now it's almost midnight, Mike.
Almost midnight,
Almost
Mike,
midnight
yeah.
Mike.
So it starts like
Shout out to 2
it
Street.
starts right after midnight.
Yeah. So you wait. Okay, you're gonna have to elaborate more on the story because when you say blacked out, people are gonna think you maybe like got really drunk, but that's not what you're talking about.
No, I got drunk and smoked some weed.
All right, and then what? The night you just went, you were full menace mode. You just blacked out, or what do you?
And I went to the bathroom and I was wobbling, and then I was next thing you know, I went to the wash to wash my hands, and I blacked out when I went to wash my hands. But luckily for me, I bit my tongue. That's like the worst thing that happened, is I bit my tongue. So, you know, I don't know. If I start talking like a 3-year-old, it's probably because I bit my tongue at when I blacked out at 2 Street.
God damn.
Blacked out.
So
So
that's
Yeah,
why
you came outside. I was smoking outside, and you came outside, and I went to go hand you a joint. You're like, "No, I'm good. I just blacked out." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And you were like in the bathroom. I passed out in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Damn, dude, do you feel?" I was like, "Do you need me to go get you water, or like you want me to run to Wawa grab you food or something?"
yeah.
And you were like, "No, I'm good. I feel better." You're like, "I woke up refreshed."
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just factory reset yourself, right?
Yeah.
It's the power of weed and alcohol. Dude.
It was a minute and 15-second coma.
You wait. Did you just make that up, or did you actually know how long it was?
It was probably like a minute. It was like a minute. It was like a minute to 2 minutes.
You were just on the ground.
Yeah, like, oh man, yeah. Good times.
Good
times.
Good
times.
times.
I
Chris, how
blacked-
long
yeah.
have you been doing comedy?
Since 2002 of July. So,
Oh, shit, so
10
almost-
years
It was
plus
23 years
almost 23 years in
in July.
July 22nd.
God
yeah.
damn. Where'd you start? Where's the first
Yeah,
place
where's
you
the
hit?
first place?
The first place I started was the first place I went to, I think, was the Laugh House. So I went
Rest in
up.
peace.
Rest in peace, Laugh House. I went up. The Wid introduced me, the legendary Wid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he introduced me.
For those of you who don't know, the legendary Wid is a comic that's his. He made that name himself. He's an older comic from like the Bucks County area, I think.
He's a prop comic.
Yeah, he's a prop comic.
So-
Georgie, don't lick him.
Um,
And for our audio listeners, that's my dog I'm talking to, not George Miller. Nuts. So anyway, the legendary Wid brings you up.
it brings me up. I forget. I don't even think I said anything. Then I got the obligatory boo. You know, and then I was like, grabbed my crotch and I was like, boo this.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that rules.
And then I did like about 2 minutes. About 2 minutes. Or maybe like 2.5 minutes. I got lucky that night. Usually Wood took me off like after like a minute and a half. But I got lucky. I did like 2 minutes for my first time. I did okay, and then I did good the next week too. But after that, it was like, it was stars in the line, you know.
And you would say you probably just did like 2 minutes?
The first time, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.5.
Maybe 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, maybe 2.5.
And I don't want to remember.
Could have
I
been
don't
4.
remember. You bring up dark times. Man.
So if you were in the Laugh House, I'm pretty sure that's where like Kevin Hart started, right?
Yeah. I saw him at I saw him right before while he was filming the movie after he filmed the movie Soul Plane.
Was he like a big deal when he came in?
I was just noticing him. Soul Plane wasn't that big of a deal. Oh, actually, Soul Plane was
you.
Not yeah. It wasn't. Soul Plane was a commercial hit. I haven't seen it. It wasn't a commercial hit. But many movies around that time, from then to now, haven't been like real big commercial hits. And
Not like Jaws.
yeah. So yeah. Jaws or Ghostbusters.
Fuck yeah, Ghosts.
I feel like movies with comedians never really do that well.
Yeah.
And Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
But
So anyway, you liked Kevin Hart when you first met him?
I just saw him. I just noticed him once or twice. I thought I was going to be. I don't think I was going to be a star, but I know I was going to live to see how old I am now, which is 45. Boom. So I got the I got rods in my left hip. I'm so.
That doesn't explain the tongue, though. That does.
Doesn't explain what?
No, you remember you bit your tongue earlier?
Oh yeah, so I blacked out. Can you move this?
Yo, get out of here, George. Tell him to get out of here. He loves you, Chris.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. George, you beat it. For those of you who can't see, my dog has been loving up on Chris since he got here.
So what were you talking about before I got Georgie?
You saw Kevin Hart and you were like, "Fuck this guy! I'm gonna be way bigger than
I
he's
didn't
ever
think
gonna
that.
be."
I just it was a second. It was a second in Chestnut. It was a second in Chestnut, and all comedians are huddled in together, and I just walked away. But did I see him talking on stage that night? I think I did.
He did like 2.5 minutes.
I think he did his yeah. He did his too. Yeah. I only watched him for about like a minute or two.
Maybe and a half.
Maybe a half.
Yeah, I did, and that was D. Lee hosted that. D. Lee was running that show.
Who?
D. Lee. He was a DJ for Power 99 FM.
Oh, okay.
Back in like early 2000s.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, right before we started the podcast, you swapped out a half-filled water bottle for a full water bottle. Is that just in case you drank the rest of that? You didn't want to get up?
Yeah, I don't want to get up.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
I was like, were you drinking vodka the whole time in the beginning?
You actually need water.
So that's cool. Who would you say is your favorite comic you've met
in Philly
over your time?
The one I respect the most is probably either Chip Chantry or Pat House.
Okay, cool. Fuck yeah. Those are George's favorite comis.
Yeah. I saw Pat House for the first time when he did stand-up comedy. He was like, "Yo, what's up? You did good. You're funny, Chris." He was like, "You're funny, Chris."
Hell yeah.
And then he went up. He did. I remember a bit of his.
2.5.
I remember a bit of his, but I don't want to say it, but
No, you don't have to do the Chip Chantry, but I'm sure everyone's already heard it.
Too.
He was talking about Pat House.
I was talking about Pat House.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's heard it.
Yeah,
I love Pat House. I've done stuff with Pat before. He's cool. He just I think I just seen him with Soder.
Okay,
So
cool.
that's pretty dope. Yeah, he's doing good. When you met Pat House, were you like, this guy's gonna be way bigger than fucking Kevin Hart?
You know, the Philly scene was still not real vibrant as it is today back then. So
Gotcha.
I would say, you know, no, I didn't think he was going to be touring like the way he does successfully.
Okay.
Pat House.
Pat House. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha. Yeah, he does good. What would you say has been like the strongest time in Philly comedy?
I was literally just about to ask
Yeah,
that.
is that a good one?
Strongest time in Philly comedy?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like?
Like, when would you say the scene was the strongest?
Yeah, when were like
the
most
scene
people
started.
popping
When
off?
the scene started, like I came back in 2014, like February 2014, and that's when they started to do showcases show and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it was probably even before like I came back they started to do that, like once in a little while. I don't.
But would you say the shows are as strong as they were, like back then? Were the shows as strong as they are today, or something?
No.
Like along that lines, like the open mics are pretty good and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It definitely wasn't as big as it is now.
Oh no. We would. I remember when we were all first started, we started to go to music open mic bars, like Doc Watson's or the Grape Street Pub with Manny Young.
Oh, okay, cool. So you would go up in between what, like people doing like acoustic
10
songs
10-minute sets, 10 minute 3 songs. We got 3 songs.
Hell yeah.
Just
Hell
if you
yeah.
ever been to a music open, or if you haven't been to a music open mic, you get 3 songs at a music open mic, which equals out to about like 10 minutes.
That rules. Yeah, they don't know what they're signing up for when they let comics go in.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Because you're about to do 10 minutes and they don't know that.
Yeah.
10 minutes of talking and 10 minutes of singing
feels way different.
way different.
Yeah.
Do people laugh at music? Like are they mad
Sometimes
when
they
you go
will.
up?
No. Well, I remember we got banned. I remember they got. I remember I went over to Fergie's from Finn McCool's. I said I'm gonna do a set. Try to do a set at Fergie's.
It's like a 400-foot walk.
Yeah. So after I get out, all the other comedians go rushing in, and then they're like 5 minutes later they look like a pack of mice getting kicked out, and everyone's the host at the open mic at the Fergie's at the music open mic at Fergie's was like, you can't have comedy here anymore. It's because I don't want comedy anymore. It's like because all the comedians came rushing in, but Fergie's was very
Anti-comedy.
anti-comedy. Fergie's very anti-comedy.
Oh, okay. How about that? When did they start doing the mic? Do you know? Like
When,
like the comedy open mic?
I don't know. Money talks, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's like whenever.
Mo money, mo problems.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
So
Where is your favorite place to do comedy in the city of Philadelphia?
it was Grape Room.
Rest in peace. We have. Do you think? Wait, real quick before you continue.
Do you know? Yeah,
Do you know who that is up there in the middle? Can you name the council?
next to King Cobb.
Cobb, John Derry,
Yeah.
Ted Alejandro.
Yeah. You're 3 for 3 right now.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
Nah.
Does he look like anybody? Does he look like?
Joe Matarese.
That's kind of funny.
So he does kind
That's
of look like
kinda
Joe
funny.
Matarese.
I gave you an answer. So
No, you're right. You gave me an answer. No, you're right.
Do you know who Mike Kelly is?
You know who Michael Kelly is?
Oh, is that a gay guy?
Yeah, he is a
Yeah.
gay guy. Yeah, that's Mike
Apparently
Kelly.
so. We thought it was Silas P.
Yeah, he doesn't look like Silas to you?
No.
Damn.
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 Been around way
Silas
longer than
Blind.
us.
Silas, we're sorry, man.
Yeah.
Or Michael Kelly, we're sorry. I don't know. Who do you think? You think Michael Kelly's better looking, or you think Silas P is better looking?
I don't want.
When you started, were there like as many comics as there are now?
No, it just gets bigger and bigger. It's like a snowball.
Okay, yeah. So it was pretty light in the beginning.
Yeah, it's pretty light, especially like in the in 2003 it was dead. It was just like I don't know. And then there were open mics it was just like there was you had your Bucks County Mike, the Comedy Cabaret in the Northeast, and then you had your Laugh House open mic, and like, I don't know, it was weird. But
So there wasn't as many places to do comedy either.
no,
Were they
it
like
wa-
divided? Like the people who did the Laugh House just did the Laugh House, or was it more like Kumbaya? Everybody.
No, it was well in the summertime the Northeast Comedy Cabaret closed, so a lot of comedians from the Comedy Cabaret they would go down to the Laugh House on Wednesdays. So
You ever do the? Oh, go ahead.
What was it like when you first, like, what were people like when you first started? Like, was it like, I feel like everyone's pretty welcoming now.
yeah,
Did it feel like that before?
yeah,
Like people were like stoked to see you come out?
yeah.
You always been a celeb.
Well,
I just mean like newer comics
Yeah.
in general.
well, when I came back in 2014, I was kind of like a crab apple. Like
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I didn't think that I was like you guys are gonna have to associate with me. I'm not gonna associate with you. Nice
You want
catch.
this?
No, I'm alright.
Nice catch. That was a good catch.
Thank you.
You guys are gonna have to associate with me,
Yeah.
and
You were like, I'm not gonna try to be your friend.
yeah, I'm
You're
not gonna
not
try to
gonna
be.
talk to me.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're more of you're a crab apple still?
No.
No, you're coming out all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the first time we hung out?
Yeah, I remember first time. Yeah, we went to
We went
JJ
to Friendly,
Mountains.
then we went to.
JJ
Oh, did I
Mountains.
take you? Oh, that's where we went. We did. What did we do? We did Friendly, then we did Good Hang. Right? Didn't we go to Good Hang in South Philly? Then we went because we went to your house first, right?
No, that was a different time. I just met you at.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I met you at
At JJ's. No, at Friendly.
Good Hang. I just bumped into you at Good Hang.
Yeah,
That was a
okay,
separate night, but we did friendlies, and then we went to JJ Malins.
Yeah.
I was like JJ Malins was like way better for me than Raven Lounge.
Yeah.
Why?
I was like, cause like Raven Lounge, I got a better chance of coming. I have a better chance of getting home at like 2 if I go to
JJ's.
JJ's.
go to JJ's than I do if I go to Raven Lounge. Raven Lounge.
Why do you
Lounge.
say it like that? Is that because you bit your tongue, or is that just
Probably because I
you-
bit my tongue when I blacked out.
It's a Raven Lounge.
Raven Lounge.
Yeah,
Lounge.
I'm sticking out my tongue every time I talk. I'm like, before my teeth could catch the tongue.
That thing's trying to escape, dude.
I know.
So funny. Yeah, we remember we drove, and we had to stop. We had to stop like 4 times, right? Because you kept making sure you were like, I have to pee. And then the last time I was like, no, we're going to Raven. I'm not taking you home.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember stopping off at my house to get cigarettes.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, he stopped in my house so I could get either money for cigarettes or cigarettes.
Hell yeah. And we were
So-
smoking. We hung out all night. You did comedy all night.
Yeah.
You told me you weren't out that late ever.
You said you
Yeah.
came
Or in
back.
a while.
You said you came back in 2014. How long? Like, when did you take a break? Like, how long was it?
Well, 2007. 2007, I came back. 2007. Then for a year. Then I stopped. In 2008, from 2008 to 2011 or 12 rather, I was going crazy. So
In comedy or life?
no, life.
Oh,
life.
okay.
You can laugh. You can laugh. You can
Okay.
laugh because I'm sure I laugh inside a lot about that.
You got it, bro.
Yeah. So I
I've been going crazy.
Yeah.
George is going crazy.
Yeah. It's just
gotta deal with
unfortunate
me.
that I'm out and about while it's happening, so everybody sees it.
Well, I go to a program now, so it's like I should have. A case manager offered me to go to a program a long time ago, back in like 2008 before my descent, my big descent.
The big descent. That sounds
Big
like some
descent.
Mad Max shit, dude.
Big
What-
descent
What did
into
you- you
madness.
didn't- and just so everyone's clear, like this wasn't you like cave diving or something.
Nah, it's me not taking my meds.
Oh, okay.
So So I should have just, not personal. I'm sure I would have met you guys eventually, but in 2008, I think I should have went to the program which I think I'm in now, which is called Catch.
Hell yeah! Shout out Catch.
Yeah, Catch.
Are they good?
Yeah, they're good. They're good. I haven't gone on any field trips with them I haven't gone on it since I've been there because I'm scared about bathroom issues. But I'm going on my first field trip. We're going to I forget where we're going, but like to some type of picnic. On June 27th. So that's
Hell
my first.
yeah.
Sometimes they go to Franklin Institute. Sometimes
Fuck yeah.
on Tuesday I think they're going to Ruby Tuesdays, but Tuesdays I think they're going to Ruby Tuesdays. Or one of those days is going to Ruby Tuesdays.
I hope it's Tuesday.
I'm supposed to go on Tuesday, but I'm not going to Ruby Tuesdays. I got to I don't know. But not. I'm trying to save myself up for the never-ending pasta at the Olive Garden this fall.
Fuck yeah.
So, but no luck yet.
He said I'm trying to save myself.
No luck yet.
Oh my god. Well, dude,
that's awesome, Chris.
I'm glad you got into Catch and you're fucking back around, dude.
yeah, and you're doing better. You're hanging out.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. We're glad you. Thank you so much again for doing the pod.
Yeah,
just
we
being
really
here,
appreciate
you know?
you, dude.
I mean, we're not done, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were one of the
We're
first.
done. I'm sorry.
You were one of the first guests we talked about. Like when we first started,
Yeah.
we were like, who should we have on? It's literally on like the second or third episode. We're like, we should get Chris Parsons on at some point.
Yeah, so we're finally excited you get to
Yeah.
come around because you told us we had to wait a little bit. So we waited. You're here. This is awesome. How do you?
I'm having a good time.
You having a good time?
Yeah.
All right, cool, good, man. Because we got you here a little early.
Have you since 2014? Have you been like consistent with comedy?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Like I took a year off recently, but after pretty consistent 2014, and now we're in 11 years later. I probably after all that, I don't know, probably like 2 years combined it all taking off, 2-3 years.
Why do you take breaks?
I think because give my mind some rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also play chess. So the motor in my mind needs rest. I also play chess, which is also a thinking man's game. Comedy's a thinking man's game. Chess is a thinking man's game. And sometimes I say to myself, I can't think anymore, and I need to take a break. And I just want to say a couple good jokes that I got on open mic, see if they still work. And then usually I'll stick with it, and sometimes I'll just not come back for a month or two. Like the pandemic killed me for like a year or something. Killed me for like 6 months. So,
Okay. Now you like chess. You're like a regular Queen's Gambit over here, you know?
Yeah. Sean Taft called me the Bobby Fischer of South Philly. You know?
Sean Taft is the worst person in Philly comedy.
Sean Taft, I beat Andy Lane in chess.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you ever beat?
That kid's built like a brain too. That's crazy.
That's so funny. Have you ever? So Jamie Fitz,
Oh, yeah, I was
who
gonna ask.
doesn't know, like he's another comedian that plays chess. There's a lot. There's like this little underground community.
Ben
at our
Staub
open
and
mics.
Rapper and James Moss.
Yeah, a lot of the
play
weird
chess.
white guys.
I remember Jamie coming over to me one night and he's like, I can't fucking beat Chris Parsons in chess, dude. He's like, I can never beat him in chess.
You ever go to like the tables outside at Rittenhouse Square and play chess? With
No,
them?
I used to when I used to when Barnes and Noble was open and there was an easy bathroom to go to. But now it's like the Starbucks or La Cologne, and you need a code for both of them. And I don't like asking. I don't like asking for a code. Sometimes I do. I mean, if I really need to go, I'll ask for the code. But I don't. If
You ever think about it, just asking someone else to go do it for you?
what, play chess?
No, go pee.
No. Like ask for the code,
Oh,
not go pee for them.
I used to do that all the time.
I don't even. We're not even gonna get into that yet. I can't. I'm processing so much. Have you ever thought about like just being at the Starbucks and being like, "Hey, could you, like, do you know what the code is?" Especially like a guy with a laptop. He's probably been there forever.
True.
Yeah.
You got to think they probably don't change it.
They don't. I know
Okay,
Macy's
you
kept
knew
the
that.
same bathroom for like at least 7 years. Macy's kept the same code. As soon as they got that code, they kept the same code.
Oh,
Some lady got raped or something, and some lady got raped, and
Christ, don't laugh at that. What the fuck?
It happened. It happened. Just like a couple years ago, someone got killed at Macy's. Some lady in the bathroom got raped around like right after 2020
Stop saying that.
pandemic. They started to put locks in the bathroom. So he had the same bathroom number for at least like 5 years, and then Macy's closed. I bought some.
One person ruins it for everybody, huh?
What a rude woman.
What? Oh my god!
I got khakis at Macy's.
You're gonna have to bleep so much of that. Please write it down. Please. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've
Tell us about like the awful things that happen in Macy's bathrooms.
And that's why you can't use it. That's why they changed the code.
You afraid Ruby Tuesdays might have a code?
You're afraid to ask the code to the bathroom, but you're like, why'd you guys change it?
No, you read about that in the news and you just put it together. There's no on switch. You're good.
I bought khakis from Macy's. I bought khakis from Macy's. They were
I love Macy's, dude.
they're black ones. I haven't torn off the tags. I was so happy to get them because I wanted some black khakis. I was so happy to get them.
Hell yeah.
I just don't know when to wear them, you know.
What would you say your favorite pair of pants is that you own?
Probably these ones right here.
Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so you were upset when you found out the Macy's on Chestnut was closing?
Yeah, dude, that was
I was upset.
that was
I
our
was
old
upset.
party spot.
I used to go. I used to always. I got 3 pins from the Christmas Carol maze. Not maze. Christmas Carol's walk through. 3 pins. I got.
Macy's?
Yeah, 2020. I got 2022, 2023, and 2024.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I would get 2025 if they didn't close this year.
Yeah, if they didn't bug you.
You don't think they'll do one last?
No,
hurrah
they're shut
outside?
down. They're shut down.
Damn. I wonder
You
where
think
it's
we
gonna
should break in
No.
and go check it out for old times' sake?
I think.
Let's see if they change the bathroom code.
I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna move it. I think they're gonna move that Christmas walkthrough of Charles Dickens to that Christmas village out in front of City Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Across the street from the clothespin.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. Like something square. I forget. Dilworth Park. Yeah. Thank you. Wow. Smart.
Yeah,
Mr. G-
yeah,
yeah,
he
Mr.
looks
G.
so dumb over there, doesn't he?
Wow. Talk about being useful.
What do you think they're? I wonder what they're gonna turn the Macy's into. What do you think?
Thank you.
You've been parsoned. As I said in 2015, you've been parsoned.
You've been bars.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's what he gets for having the same name as you.
That's I don't know.
Oh, all right.
I
I
was
didn't mean to make it
I
personal.
was wrong. My people people think I'm like real big, but I'm not. I'm not.
You are big.
Yeah. I got somebody in my catch program that looks like Bill Cosby.
You never
might
think
be
maybe
Bill
it is
Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
And he looks like Bill Cosby.
What's he sound like?
Christopher. Christopher. What kind of friends you got, Christopher? He talks like Bill Cosby. And
Bill Cosby talk.
Dude,
That's not-
if you close your eyes,
If you close your eyes and run away.
Christopher.
it's pretty good.
Christopher, you know, he's like, he's talking about Bill Cosby.
You're doing Bill Cosby right now.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
I'm doing me imitating Christopher, Alex, the guy Alex, who was kind of like the catch. He only comes in like once or twice a week, and the days I come in, and he's kind of a bully. But
What's he do?
like, well, he comes up and he starts asking me questions.
Yeah, he like kind of presses you.
Yeah, what'd you have for breakfast, Christopher? I'm not sure if I'm doing Bill Cosby, him, or me right now. Big bang boom. I don't know if I'm doing.
Just parsing the audience.
Yeah.
You
Parsoned yourself, dude.
yeah, you parsed.
You just got fucking parsoned, dude.
Chris, you parsing too hard, man. You parsed.
I just got
It's 5D chess, brother.
I just got I forget what we were talking about. So I got these khakis from Macy's. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got these khakis from Macy's.
Dude, I'm so like, how many people have you seen like leave Philly and it actually work out for?
How many people I see?
Like moved away.
There was Richie Redding. I'm naming some names. Right
Yeah,
here.
I'm like, I don't even know who that is.
Chris, who the fuck is that?
He's got an album.
Okay.
Richie Redding
Okay,
and
Richie Redding.
Joe DeRosa.
Okay.
Right on. That's
Uh,
creepy.
He is creepy.
what's that? What's Mike Del Vecchio. I don't know if you ever
Like
heard-
Vecchione?
Mike
Mike
Vecchio.
Vecchione.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he used to go by Mike. I don't want to. He used to go by Mike Mike Vecchio, like back in the day. I'm not sure.
Oh,
But Mike
maybe
Vecchio-
that's why I didn't recognize him at the stand, huh?
No.
No,
Because you don't know anything about comedy.
Probably not. But anyway, Mike Vecchione, got any more? Kevin Hart worked out for him.
Well, Kevin Hart was doing comedy. Was hit it big before, like hit it started to get real successful before I entered.
Okay, got you.
So I've never seen him at.
As like an open micer.
I've never seen him at open mic, but he knows
Ray.
Sean Clay.
Oh,
Clay
okay.
talked. I saw a post saying Sean Clay was like he was talking about my name in the book, but he didn't say it right. But and
My name's not Joe.
no, his name was like Sean like Hay or something or
Oh, Kevin Hart was talking about Sean Clay in the
yeah,
book.
but he didn't spell his name correct.
Oh.
So maybe he didn't know his name. Like he said, if you forgot his name, it was something like Sean something.
Okay. What did he do?
He just talked about him. He just said. So I mean, I don't know. I'm sure. Kevin Hart came across Ray during
Like the mics and stuff.
during.
Was Keith Robinson doing it when you started?
Yeah, do you remember Keith Robinson? He might have been.
No, I remember seeing Keith maybe
He's been there for
at
a
Second
long
and
time.
Chestnut. I remember seeing him a couple times. He's a cool guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, we saw him at or me and Chrissy saw him at at the stand, right? Keith Robinson.
Yeah, Keith Robinson's a cool guy.
Yeah, that's cool. Were you around? So you were around for like the OG Raven guys. Then you were around for Shane and everybody.
I only saw Shane once, maybe
Oh, okay.
twice, at I only seen. I know I saw him once at whatchamacallit, at Ortlieb's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shout out Orleans.
Now I might have seen him like before that. Maybe at the place on like 22nd and Fairmount. They used to do it. I forget what it's called. I think it was called like the Monday Mike or something.
Okay. Were you like as a kid? Were you into comedy?
No, I didn't. No, I saw
No?
Eddie Murphy like when I saw Eddie Murphy Raw. I was like 19, and just graduating, probably about graduated high school. I got held back once,
Okay.
and
good. For what?
first grade got held back.
You were beating people up.
No, I don't know. So I graduated when I was 19.
Yeah.
So in May birthday, then school ends, so or you graduate. So I graduated when I was 19.
Yeah, I was 18 when I graduated.
Yeah, well, a lot of people graduate when they're 17.
I graduated when I was 17 and turned 18 afterwards.
Yeah, because you have a June birthday.
Yep.
Mine's in March.
Yep.
So it's like whenever I see someone the graduating 17, I look at them like a scholar, you know. I look at them like a scholar. Like,
That's me.
Yeah.
You look at me like a scholar, Chris?
yeah.
No.
Hell yeah. What was your impression of George and I when you first met us? You can be honest.
Well,
Chris knew me when I was drinking.
Yeah, you met George at the beginning.
yeah, it's 2 Street.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw you, I was like, I hope you're not this other Logan that I used to do Philly comedy.
Mike Logan.
Mike Logan?
Yep. You remember that guy?
A little bit, yeah. So I'm like, I hope it's not him because I used to be a crab apple.
Yeah. Oh, so you thought I was gonna not like you?
Yeah.
Is that what I remembered?
Yeah, I used to be a crab, but it wasn't him, and it was you. So,
Yeah, it was me.
so
I felt like we hit it off, right?
Yeah. We say hi to each other.
I give you cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so one time you say you going to front, you going to JJ Mallon's, and I was like, sure, I'll go with you. One night I actually went, and I saw everyone in the backyard. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be happy here.
Yeah,
Hell
dude, I
yeah.
loved JJ's.
Yeah, rest in peace to
yeah.
JJ Mallon's. That was a fun hang.
It was.
But you're out and about now, Chris. I see
Yeah.
you all the time. You're at Raven. You're at 2 Street. You're all over the place.
Yeah. I'm mad I missed Philly's Funniest this year.
Yeah. George just got through the first round.
Yeah, good for George.
Thank you.
Good for George.
Thank
Fuck that guy, right?
George. Good for. I made a clap, but
yeah, for the people listening. What was your first impression of George when you met him?
Where's he from?
That fucking rules.
What part of the world? What part of the planet is George's people from?
That's so funny. That's a good.
Do you
I
know?
think that's
Do you know where they're from?
Yeah, Lebanese.
Yeah, good job. I think you're the first person on the podcast to know where George is from.
Yeah, I think so.
That isn't-
Sean doesn't even know.
Yeah,
Chrissy
yeah.
doesn't know where I'm from.
That's so funny. Yeah. Christian doesn't know. He be Parson and George all the time.
Also, like I was going through. I wonder if you were Jewish. So
Thank God
Opposite.
he's not, huh?
yeah,
Opposite.
Yeah.
You were going through whether or not you wanted to speak to me.
Yeah.
you were. You kind of remind me of my Jewish friend Josh.
Yeah.
Like without the tanness.
Yeah. Josh is not tan.
Josh wasn't tan.
No.
Josh wasn't tan, but he had your face structure. So
Mediterranean.
Hell yeah.
well, Mediterranean. Yeah.
Cool. Shout out. What's his name?
Josh.
Josh, he died. He died of heroin.
Oh, rest in peace,
Oh,
Josh.
my
Yeah.
God.
That sucks.
I didn't know Jewish guys could do heroin.
Yeah.
Did he have any tattoos?
Nah, no tattoos. Got buried in a Jewish ceremony.
He went to heaven.
But his brother died of heroin.
Oh my God.
2021
I'm
or
sorry.
2021 around 2021. So and he almost, but he didn't make it to 40. So he didn't make it to 40. I wonder how that feels.
Joke's on him, I guess. I don't know.
He got parsoned.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
Parson.
Yeah, the joke's on us. We're still alive, but
Yeah, that's more.
Yeah, honestly.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm making it to 40.
yeah, once you make it to 40, to be honest with you, I was scared. I thought my body was gonna fall apart. Once you make it to 40, it's like you kick into survival mode, and you want to just try to see how long you can live. It's the same. It's the same as
What are you outside or something in the
it's the
middle of the
same.
night?
I know.
Bear Grylls.
I know.
You're in different bathrooms all over the city. Of
I don't know how to.
Philadelphia.
I don't know how to explain it. Like it's the same thing as when you're younger. When you're younger, you just want to see how long you can live.
Oh,
But when you're but after 40, you're like I got through this. I got through the pandemic. I got through knowing that I have to take my meds. I got through
got through it all.
yeah, I got through the 9/11 panic.
You were there?
Well, I wasn't in. No, I wasn't. But
You were safe.
I was 21 at the time. 21 at the time.
Yeah. What did
Was
you
that what
think?
made you start doing comedy?
No. No, statistics.
You were like, whoa, that was funny.
Statistics in college was kicking my ass. So, and I couldn't pass statistics.
So you just in
So I
general.
dropped. Oh, and kind of this girl, and a girl kind of too.
Oh, that guy. So not being able to pass the statistics,
And a girl.
that got you into comedy.
Yeah.
It's a recipe for comedy. If
Recipe,
I've ever heard one.
Honestly.
No bombing out of statistics, girl, and just 9/11, just boom, bing bang boom, I'm out. I'm doing comedy.
Oh my God.
You could say the Twin Towers got bars. Do you feel 45?
My legs feel 45. My legs feel 45.
With the rest of you?
You don't seem 45.
Yeah.
I don't see. Yeah.
You seem younger.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he thought you meant older.
Well, I don't know what you meant. Like I feel like I'm like my legs feel like they're like 65. My body feels
They
like
doubled.
my body feels like it's like 55. But
Okay.
How do you feel in your head? Like I asked my dad this question the other day. He's like 64, I
How
think,
feel
and he
my
was like,
head?
I feel like I'm 20.
Yeah, like his brain. Yeah.
well, since I smoke, I would say I feel it's about 60. You know,
Okay.
I gotta go to the dentist in July. Probably I'm making an appointment with the dentist in July. So
Yeah.
yeah,
What, you get dentures? What the fuck?
What was that? What, yeah, like what?
I gotta go to
Just like for a regular
checkup,
checkup?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cleaning.
That's good. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
important.
Damn, so you feel older than you are.
Definitely feel older than I am. Yeah,
Damn.
but my brain feels younger. I think
Yeah.
it's comedy. I
Keeps
think
you
it's
young.
comedy. You know. Like I said a joke the other day at the open mic. Sometimes you say a joke at open mic, it'll work, but then it doesn't work afterwards.
Yeah.
Maybe if you keep doing open mics, then I did it, and it worked for the first time, and I just saw like a pop in the crowd. I was like, wow, that feels good, and
Nice, and then a star was born.
yeah, and a joke was born, but I don't know if it's
So what, you started comedy when you were like 22?
yeah, 22.
So do you
no,
feel-
wait, 2002, 22, yeah.
So in your head, do you feel 22? Do you feel the same as when
Yeah.
you like first started comedy?
In my head, I feel about 29.
Hell yeah.
Logan
Let's
just
get it.
turned 29.
Yeah, I just turned 29.
Oh,
My-
happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Actually, while we're on that topic,
It's crazy that you feel older
yeah, because I
than
look.
you do, because Logan looks like he's 80.
Yeah, I
If you looked at
I'm like
Logan,
a
how
vampire.
old would you think Logan is if you looked at him?
yeah. If you had to guess, how old do you think I am?
You're the opposite of a vampire.
Oh.
I would say 20, 25.
Oh, no shit, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
I'd say,
Chris. You
If I was
just-
being serious,
Chris, check out what I got, and Georgie and Christian, check it out. Check it out.
if I was being
check it out.
serious, I'd probably say like 37.
Look, so my sister. Oh damn, they got a little messed up here because I drove really fast coming home. My sister made cupcakes. You want a cupcake, Chris?
Maybe afterwards.
Okay, fair enough. Georgie, you want one?
Yeah, I'll eat one
Yeah,
after.
okay, well.
You want me to eat one on the podcast?
Yeah, I was gonna. That
All right,
was
I'll
like the
fucking-
whole
Let me
point.
eat the one that has you on it.
Yeah, you were here. So my sister made cupcakes, right?
Yeah.
And she made cupcakes for the podcast. Do you want one now? Here.
Give me that.
They're strawberry and chocolate. I had them. I'm not gonna give you my opinion on them until you guys eat them. Do you want to take a bite of one?
No.
Okay, don't worry about
Maybe afterwards.
it. That's because that's me. Georgie can't get enough of it. You see him?
Oh, it's like your Peter.
Yeah, he's eating my little wood penis.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So all right, and then yeah, she put these little QR codes on them. So shout out to my little sister Chloe. Before we went into a restaurant today, she handed me a gun. That was pretty awesome. We'll probably have to. Yeah, we can't do that. I can't say that, but again, that rules.
These are good, dude.
They're good. You like them? Give them a rating. Your
Out of
life might
what?
depend on it. Out of 10.
A 10.
Hell yeah, 10. Love you, Chloe. Thank you so much for the cupcakes.
Probably like a 6 or 7.
Hope she beats you up. So I was hanging out at my grandparents' house today,
Yeah.
Chris, right? And we were outside, and my grandfather, right? His name, we call him Jimmy Heaters on the pod. That's what I
Okay.
call him, right? He said he had a lot of earwax in his ear.
Yeah.
Kept shaking his head like a dog. He kept like we're outside smoking a cigarette, and he kept like, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, his ear is blocked up. His ear's blocked up.
That happened to me. You ever? That happened to me. I went in there. It was blocked up. They started to shoot a water gun on my ear. A big super soaker. Big
yeah.
super soaker. Yeah, in my right ear.
Like the doctor did that?
the doc was it might have been the doctor or the nurse. He just
Oh, okay. Well, one of the medical professionals.
super soaker on my ear. Yeah, it wasn't someone who wandered in.
Yeah, it wasn't like a homeless guy.
It
Or
wasn't
something.
someone who wandered in. I was at the emergency room in not too long ago, and I passed the test. God bless me.
God bless him.
I passed the test. I passed the test, and but some guy was in there. There's always some guy in there, like just some guy cracking jokes and trying to be funny, man. And I don't know, not always, but this time he was there, and he, it looked like he didn't get any sleep. It looked like he might not get any sleep that night.
He wasn't sleeping.
But he was like this to a nurse. The nurse came out. Was like, "Is so and so here? Is Jackie Donson here?" And then
definitely can't say his full name.
and then like she was, as she was going back in, it was like the guy was like to the nurse, she's like, "Guess what?" And the nurse was like, "What?" And the guy was like, "Chicken butt." I thought that was so funny. I don't know. It's not that funny. It's not that funny. But when you're laying in the deathbed,
Did you just set me and George up for
No.
a what's up chicken butt?
no. If when you're laying, when you might meet your maker, when you're laying, when you're at the
When you're
at the-
adjacent
in the
to the
emergency
ground.
room, when you're in the emergency room, any joke will help. Any joke will
Any joke
will
kills.
make any joke will do.
Well, you don't
good.
want it to kill.
No, any joke.
You know?
Well, not in the
Laughter
literal.
is the best medicine.
Yeah.
Maybe in the metaphorical sense.
Yeah, you wanted to. You
The
wanted to like murder them.
Yeah. I the analogical. That's an analogy. I would want to die, but in real life, no, I wouldn't want to die.
No, you don't know. Who wants to die?
No.
Put your hand
You know, I don't know. After 40, something just kicks in.
You know, you're ready to rock.
I'm ready to see how long this bones of body could take me.
Hell yeah, you're going to the wheels fall off.
Damn, I
Yeah,
hope that happens
exact-
when I turn 40. Otherwise,
Yeah, I know George definitely is going to need a second wind.
How do you,
there.
Georgie?
28.
What do you think?
See, I didn't
40?
start smoking. See, I didn't start smoking until 2012. Really,
Okay.
I didn't start puffing. I didn't start buying Parsoned until 2012.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I started smoking before you. That's crazy.
I know. Well, I used to smoke like when I got high or drunk. I used to.
That's wild.
I used to. I used to smoke cigarettes like here and there, but I didn't start.
What did you do in between?
Chess. There was chess, stand-up comedy, going crazy,
Yeah, The Great Descent.
The Great Descent.
The only thing I don't have in common with you is chess.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play that. But
Yeah.
comedy and going crazy,
George started smoking cigarettes
one
when
and
he
the
was
same.
a baby. These Arab people, when they have babies, they just stick a
Yeah.
cigarette right in their mouth.
But Arabs.
my mom had a hookah hose in
Arabs.
between.
What about them?
Let's hear it.
Say it.
You know, Trump. He. I think he should have secured the border, but I don't know what that whole deportation stuff is. I don't like that deportation
Yeah,
stuff.
we don't like the ICE stuff. They're having a protest today.
I know.
Philly.
Yeah.
You would have went there if you knew La Colombe's bathroom password.
No.
You're like, I think we should protest bathroom combinations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, are you worried about ICE?
No, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, you don't want them
You
to send you.
don't
to
think
El-
they'll take you?
Yeah. What if they come and grab you and
I'm
send
not a
you to
legal
El Salvador?
immigrant. I'm not a legal immigrant.
No.
Oh, my bad.
I thought I thought you were from Mexico.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
thought you were undocumented.
Yeah, you thought I was Patrick Romo.
That's funny. Yeah, he's got to be worried, huh? If he does
Probably about
better
his
than me on
family.
stage, I call them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did very well last night,
He
dude.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out. We did Friends of Friendly.
Friends
last
are friendly
night.
at
Chris, you were
Punchline.
there?
Oh yeah, Chris was there.
Yeah, shout out to friends, friendly.
Yeah, man, they were good. Did you like the show?
Yeah, I did like the show.
Yeah, it was
I did
cool,
like the
dude.
show.
Thought it was good. Georgie did really well. It was awesome.
Logan also did very
you.
well.
And
Patty
yeah.
Romo did very well.
Patty
Yeah,
Romo
Patty
did
Romo
well.
had a crop.
Patty Romo, yeah, it was awesome.
He had a good set all the way through.
Everyone did really good. I really liked the show. Was shout
The
out
last
to
joke he did was the
Punchline.
joke that we like.
Yes, ruled. He did it in the green room too before he went up.
Did he?
Yeah, he was feeling. He was like, yeah, I'm excited about this joke. I was like, tell it to me, and he did it. I was
How long
like,
has the
oh,
camera
run it.
been off for?
Did it been an hour yet?
Yeah, we're done.
All right.
You want to give your Instagram real quick because we've just been black screened for the last however long.
We'll put some sort of video in
Yeah,
there.
we'll get it.
Damn, this shit was all the way close.
God damn it! See what happens when you parson them.
Dude, it's got 33% still.
Oh,
Weird.
Jesus.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You parsoned the camera?
So it probably just turned off like 45 minutes or so. Well, we're back. Chris, tell the people where they can find you real quick.
Chris Parsons 8 on Instagram.com.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
You
dude.
don't even if you don't look it up on your browser, you can do it from your phone. Chris Parsons 8. You have any underscores or anything in there?
No.
All right, we'll tag it in the video.
Yeah.
Georgie, we got some exciting news really quick.
We got some exciting news. Do you want to do the other plugs first, and then we'll do that last? Or you want to hit
Sure,
the fucking
go
news,
ahead,
dude?
do other plugs.
June 20th, I'll be at 13th Childhood Brewery
See
in
Georgie.
Siglerville, New Jersey. I will be headlining 25 to 30 minutes, dude. I'm very scared and very excited.
Gonna be
Heat
good.
Lamp Comedy.
Georgie's headlining.
Is this the show in Pottstown?
No, it's in Siglerville, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's just at a brewery.
Oh.
Georgie's doing a long time. You think he's ready for it?
Yeah, I think he's ready.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
then,
hope so, dude. I hope you're right.
What do we got?
We got Atlanta, July 10th.
July 10th.
July
we're in
11th, we got Pottstown.
Helium, Atlanta, July 10th.
Pottstown.
July 11th, we're at Soul Joel's in Pottstown. And just announced
July 24th, we are back, baby.
Oh.
At Helium Comedy Club in
9:30.
Philadelphia at 9:30.
9:30.
30 minutes earlier.
The
this
boys
time,
got
dude.
30 minutes shaved off the clock, baby. We're coming.
We're coming.
We're coming
dude.
for that
We
8
are
p.m.
so excited. Thank
Yeah.
you to everybody who's making it possible. We
Yeah,
love you
thanks
all
for coming
so
out to the
much. You
first
got
one.
any personal plugs? Oh, June 25th.
June 25th, we're at Punchline. I have other ones, but I don't have my phone on me. Just, follow the fucking podcast.
Yeah, follow us on
dude.
Instagram,
We got a
LGM
lot of
Pod
stuff
on
coming
Instagram,
out.
George Miller Comic,
Yeah,
Logan _ Malin,
And give it up for
Christian Chomick,
who fucking let the
and
camera
Chris
turn on.
Parsons 8.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Thank you,
Episode
dude.
36.
I appreciate you. That's some fucking comedy history right there, dude. Love you. Thank you.